Harris Fellow, the certificate, and a lapel pin. So here's your certificate. Take my little notes off of here, give you your certificate. And while you're looking at this, I'll read to them what your certificate says. It says, in appreciation of tangible and significant assistance given for the furtherance of better understanding and friendly relations between the peoples of the world. And we urge you to wear this Paul Harris Fellow pin. That's your pin right there, Jack. So that recognizes is a symbol of appreciation for and support of the Rotary Foundation. Please accept congratulations and sincere appreciation for your commitment to the common goals of world understanding and peace. And again, we've already recognized it, our newest Paul Harris Fellow, Jack Pollard.
It's simply a privilege to be able to help. That's all I can say as far as the club and this project, and also locally and internationally. It's just I'm blessed so that I can help. I wish I could do more. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jack. Congratulations, brother. Yeah, you have several other individuals. You can become a Paul Harris multiple times. So think about that for a second. So the individuals I'm about to recognize here are people who, and I'll have to ask you to come up here. Leland Ferguson is a Paul Harris Fellow +1 and also +2. Congratulations, Leland. Come on up here. Congratulations, sir.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you. So here's number 1 is on top and number 2 is below it here. Congratulations, sir. Appreciate your contribution. Cheryl Wade. Cheryl, you're next.
Yes.
Show me, shoot your hand. Cheryl, come on up here. You're a Paul Harris Fellow +1. Congratulations, Cheryl. Congratulations, young lady. Here's your pin. Paul Harris Fellow +1. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh wow, the next person needs no introduction. Pamela Walters. Paul Harris Fellow +1. And our upcoming president here momentarily, Bill Pascal, is Paul Harris Fellow +1. Bill? Congratulations, sir. Thank you, George. Thank you. And Jim Schamberg.
I don't think he's
Jim,
here. Yeah,
He's moving.
Yes.
he's moving to this.
Okay.
Jim also gets this. So again, and I'd also ask other Paul Harris Fellows in the room, would you please stand up and be recognized?
Okay.
Well done. So again, his fellow is for the Tidal Rotary Foundation, $1,000 contribution or more. Paul Harris Fellows is the Rotary Foundation International, and that gives you the Paul Harris Fellowship. So thank you all very much for your generosity and your contributions, and it's going to be we look forward to the great work coming out of all these organizations in the days to come. Thank you.
And thank you, all of you Paul Harris Fellows. It's your contributions and your generosity that have done so much in the community and around the world. I know I've told y'all this before, but I'm going to say it again for the people who weren't there. If it weren't for Rotary's support of polio and the indoctrinations around the world, if we stopped today, there would be more than 350,000 cases within the next 12 months. So just think about that when you question your membership in Rotary. You're doing so much just by being a member. So thank you for all of that. Okay, and now then, where's my friend Colby McElwee? Oh, there he is, right there. Colby McElwee is going to lead us in the induction of a bunch of new members. Colby.
Can I get Rich Enfield, Denise Miller, Susan Campbell, Brooks Melton, Holly Lewis, Allison Cambry, David Jones, and Pamela Walters to come up to the front, please?
You don't know that she a new member?
No.
I know I'm messing. You know I know.
Today I have the privilege of presenting Rich Enfield, Denise Miller, Susan Campbell, and Brooks Melton, who have been proposed by Holly Lewis, Allison Cambry, David Jones, and Austin Luce, but Pamela's stepping in for Austin because he's not here today, and approved for membership for the club by the board of directors in accordance with the Constitution and bylaws of the Rotary Club of Tyler. Approved indicates these candidates are worthy representatives of their calling and support the ideals of Rotary. They reflect high ethical standards expected of all Rotarians and understand that service above self is not just a motto, but what we all should strive for. They agree to accept the obligations attached with membership in Rotary and understand that they represent Rotary in their public, private, and social lives. Now I'm going to ask the sponsors to introduce their candidates, starting with Holly.
Well, it's my pleasure to introduce Rich. It's the fun part of being at the front desk is when people walk up and they say, hey, I'm interested in Rotary. I get to tell them all about it and then hook them in, which I did. And it's neat to have someone from Maddox Air Conditioning back in the club again because Eddie Maddox was a former member. And so it's nice to have Rich back with us as well. I'm going to give you a minute to say something real quick about you.
Real quick?
Yeah.
Real quick.
Real quick.
Fun, quick. This has been fun, and I'm looking forward to more of it, and that's as quick as I can be.
I have been working for some time on trying to get Melinda Short into our club, and I keep working on her. She owns Regency Cleaners, and she's real short-handed. I can't do it right this moment, but I have somebody I'd really like to recommend to you, and it was Denise Miller. And Denise came in after seeing excitement part of this club, and she's with a brand new venture with. It's not hard. Handyman, Ace Handyman Services. Her area here is home repair services. Denise, you want to say?
Well, I want to say I felt so welcome that first day. I'm glad to be here and look forward to a long future.
Oh, I'm so thrilled to get to introduce you to Brooks and just tell you a couple of things about him. Brooks works for Austin Luce, and Austin is actually the person who would be introducing him today because he did bring him to his first Rotary meeting. But then he quickly fell in love with me and joined. Sorry. Okay. Now what I really meant to say was, Brooks is a native Tylerite, and he is the epitome of what my granddad used to tell me. We would go somewhere, he would take me to the auction sale, or we would go somewhere early on Saturday morning, and somebody would say, oh, Alan, your granddaughter's beautiful. And he would quickly respond with this one saying, well, thank you very much, but you know, beauty's only skin deep. And I have to say that Brooks Melton is the epitome of being a beautiful person inside and out. He is, real quickly, he's kind, he is the son that I never got to have, who would have been the perfect gentleman. His manners are impeccable. He calls me ma'am. He holds my chair. He enter the room. I mean, he is precious. So anyway, it is really an honor to introduce you to Brooks Melton, and I'm thrilled he's here.
I just want to say real quick that it is an honor and a privilege to be officially inducted as a member of this group. And I was actually a junior in high school when I was a recipient of Brightline, and I got to go out to Africa. So being a recipient of the good work that this club does, and now actually being an official member is a blessing. So thank you.
I would like to add quickly that Brooks now replaces Colby as the youngest member of Rotary.
It's my distinct honor to introduce Susan Campbell as a candidate for our club today. We've been working with Susan now for about a year, can't be. She is the chair of their board, and she actually is the dynamo behind the organization to keep going. And we are delighted to have the relationship this year. And so this is Susan Campbell. We give her a welcome.
I'm going to speak from a personal standpoint that when I used to come and do a presentation here, it was like coming to a reunion. It was like I knew so many of you, and it was so wonderful. It felt so comfortable and warm. So it just made sense that I become a member. So I'm so excited to be here. And then from a Camp B standpoint, my heart is so full for what you have done for us. So much. And, you know, by embracing Camp B, you are honoring our veterans that have served us. And I know I've said this in my presentations, but the least we can do is serve them and to give back. And we can do that with Camp B and building it out to its full potential to provide any advancement in whatever situation they are in. So my heart and everybody at Camp B are so grateful for all of you.
Okay, now I'll ask all of y'all. Do you all know the four-way test and understand that it's to be applied to anything you think, say, and do?
Yes.
Awesome. You've all been informed on the requirements of membership in the Tyler Rotary Club. Do you all accept them and agree upon the ideal of Rotary and act and be an active part of this club? Awesome. On the behalf of the Board of Directors of the Rotary Club of Tyler, you are hereby inducted into membership. Here are your new member packets and your new member badges. These badges will be presented, and you may wear them proudly as you join over 1 million Rotarians around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the newest Rotarians.
Thank you, and thank you, new members. You can have a seat now, but all of you, please welcome your members and make them feel at home here. And we will put you to work just as soon as we possibly can. So enjoy your downtime. Okay. Okay, now I would like to call my board of directors to the front, starting with Colby McElwee. Colby, don't get too comfortable. Mary Birch, Austin Luce, who, by the way, Austin has volunteered to serve in the state guard and is on his orientation training this weekend, and that's why he's not able to be with us today. Dixie Walker, King Randy, God, these are all such special people. Jennifer Dobbins, precious Jennifer. At the board meetings, she gets to inform us of all of the financials of Rotary Club, which is a kind of a big deal. And I always say, thank you so much, Jennifer. And she goes, well, I really didn't prepare these. Actually, Michael Stevens prepared them. And I go, yeah, well, do you think Biden writes his own speeches? And George Roberts Jr. Please give these people a big hand. They have served us. Okay, thank you guys, and I know that you'll be serving us for many more years. Okay, now we're down to the Perfect Attendance Awards. To see somebody that didn't miss a meeting all year. And we have.
Make sure you say the year.
Oh, John Hudnall. Yeah.
1 year?
I'll deliver yours. Okay, great, thank you. Paul, John Hudnall, 1 year, give me a hand. Toby McElwee, 1 year. Jim Blair Jr. 1 year of perfect attendance. Allison Henry. 2 years of perfect attendance. Bill Pascal, 3 years of perfect attendance. Wow. Campbell Walters, 3 years of perfect attendance. Woo! Dixie Walker, 4 years of perfect attendance. David Jones, 6 years of perfect attendance. These guys are committed. Barry Birch, 6 years of perfect attendance. Pivot Patel, 7 years of perfect attendance. Holly Lewis, 10 years of perfect attendance. Wow! JB3, did he make it today? JB3, 11 years of perfect attendance. Okay. I did?
Father and son, they know you.
Oh, that's okay. We're not perfect, you know. Just attendance. Okay, Paul Gleiser, 18 years of perfect attendance. My precious friend, Dr. D.M. Edwards. Wait a minute, I didn't get to see. 25 years of perfect attendance. Jim Bland, yes. He's at the very back somewhere.
Maybe he didn't make it today.
Yes, he's on. I thought he was here.
He usually always is.
I thought I saw. Okay, Jim Bland, 39 years of perfect attendance. Okay. I want to introduce, oh wait, no, yes I do. I want to introduce our past district governor and my darling friend Lee Montgomery. Please come forward. He's a very special man.
I think you're a very special lady. I've never been to such a sad, happy officer installation. But what it tells me about the Rotary Club of Tyler is that you have a compassionate, heartfelt leader, and there are many people with full service hearts in this club. Congratulations. I would like to honor the past presidents of the Rotary Club of Tyler. Would you all please stand? Thank you. Another friend of mine, Tom DeWitt, says, we stand on the shoulders of giants. So Thank you for supporting Pamela in her year. Thank you for being the giants of the past that allowed this club to go forward. I've got some oaths of offices to share with you, but I would also like to make a couple of comments, if I may, President Pamela. This has been the year with the theme of Rotary Opens Opportunities. And boy, did we open opportunities, pandemic and all. We're going into the year that President Mehta says is our theme of serve to change lives. This club does that in so many ways. But I would also say you can't be a Rotarian without changing your life. If you've given time and service, it does change you. But we're here to help others. And so I look forward to this year. I think it's an exciting theme. And I'd like to just thank you all for the services and contributions to the foundation that you've made the past year. To the new members, welcome. Congratulations on the leadership and the folks that have invited 25 new members. Does that include the folks we met today?
Yes.
Congratulations. I had some statistics, but you just blew them out of the water. So I don't know what the percentage of increase is, but it's phenomenal. One of the highest in the district, if not the highest. How many spouses do we have here today? Any spouses? Would you please stand up? I think one of the things we sometimes fail to do is recognize those that allow crazy Rotarians to be crazy. So thank you all for supporting your Rotarian spouses. My support staff is at home. President Pam, I just can't say enough about how you've navigated this year. You've really brought the club through a challenging year. Challenging is probably a not significant enough word, but we've had the pandemic. Gosh, how many changes did we have to make this year? Yeah. We didn't expect it. We sort of saw some things coming, but we didn't know the full impact. But we've had virtual club meetings, we've had virtual board member meetings, we've had virtual fundraisers, we've had virtual RILA, we've had virtual pets. I hope we never see that again. And I think RILA is much better in person. I think you'd agree, Bruce. Yeah. So, but it's phenomenal what they did do in their virtual session, and they're looking forward to an in-person program, I think in September. I'd like to add my congratulations to past President D.M. Edwards. That 100-year celebration was a blowout. It was great. Thank you so much. So we kind of closed the chapter of the first 100 years. You have been living a legacy of Paul Harris for 101 years. But as you sit here today, I would like you to think about one thing. As we transition into Bill Pascal's year and the new Rotary year, we have been living a legacy. We are going to be leaving a legacy as we work, as we grow, as we help this community and help Rotary International on a global basis. So you live a legacy and you leave a legacy, all in the same instant. It's kind of sobering. I think I need to go to True Life. I don't need to be sober. So thank you all for your support of the Rotary Foundation for membership growth. I'm honored and privileged to be here with you today. This is a special occasion as in the service, we used to call it hail and farewells. We said farewell to the folks that were leaving the units, and we said hail, welcome to the folks that were coming in. So as we give Pam our farewell and we hail Bill, I just think it's a super special occasion and neat to be a part of this with you all. So, let's see. Bill, would you assemble your incoming officers and come on up here? Let's see, we have Vice President Allison Cambry, Treasurer Jennifer Dobbins, Executive Secretary Holly Lewis, again, Sergeant at Arms Jim Blair, is he not here? JV3. Okay, G3. And Foundation President is Mr. Dr. D.M. Edwards. Okay, we'd also like to invite Trudy Williams, our Community Service Director, Aman Patel, Vocational Service, Colby McKelvey, International Service, got a promotion, didn't you? Mary Birch, Youth Service, Wilson, Public Image. And what? Wow. I went to see it's going to be a complete disaster, or I don't know what. I'm just not. And to see people drive by, hooting and hollering, waving, in a Corvette, one guy in a Corvette all by himself drove by, and I thought, single people, really? Families, great. You know, vans going by with kids in the vans, and doors open, and kids waving and shouting, and they were having flash. But I was impressed that single people enjoyed that parade as well. Where's Fran Hall? New member orientation. Come on up, Fran. And we also want our other directors. We've got club service from Rachel Ewer. Where is she? She's up there. She's up
Right
there.
here.
All right.
Let's take a picture.
Already? Oh, okay. Doing club service already.
Yeah.
Bill Broom for community service, Robert Wells vocational, Jim Robertson international service, Katie Hall youth service, and Ashley Wilson is already up here with us. Okay, we have a full slate. Don't leave. Block the doors.
There's an angle place.
And it's got a rotary wheel on it.
That's good.
Bill Pastor, you have been selected by the members of this Rotary Club to guide its affairs during the coming year. You have been entrusted with an important responsibility that will help shape your club's future. Incoming President Bill, you have been elected to the office of the President of the Rotary Club of Tyler by its members. It is an expression of their confidence in your leadership. Please repeat or fill in the blanks after me. I,
Bill Pascal,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
I will faithfully execute
the office of President
the office of President
of the Rotary Club of Tyler,
Rotary Club of Tyler.
and that I will do the best
I will do the best
of my ability
of my ability
to give support and assistance
to give support and assistance
to the District Governor
to the District Governor,
and to Rotary International,
Rotary International.
and that I will uphold
I will uphold
the Constitution and bylaws
the Constitution and bylaws
of this club.
of this club.
Congratulations,
Thank you, sir.
Mr. President. You now stand on the shoulders of
I do that all along.
And be careful, because Pam might have soft shoulders, I don't know. Be
No,
careful.
she's very strong.
She's- For the officers and directors
You have been elected to the important positions of administration of the Rotary Club of Tyler. This is an indication of your fellow Rotarians' esteem and confidence in all of you. They also believe you will uphold the high traditions of this club for the next 100 years. That you will give the best of your executive ability to the furtherance of the interest of your club and carrying forward the object of Rotary. Will you fulfill the responsibilities of your offices to the best of your ability and in accordance with the Constitution and bylaws of this club? You may respond, we will.
We will.
I hereby declare the new officers and directors installed and give President Bill the gavel as a symbol of the transfer of the administration of this club. Thank you, Bill. I know that many of the officers are serving again, but to the outgoing officers and directors, we have to acknowledge that though you may be retiring from direct administration of the club, your continued active involvement in this club is extremely important and highly encouraged. We are all still Rotarians. Thank you very much.
Lee, I want to thank you for being kind enough to come up here and swear me in. I want to thank the members of my board. We've got a lot of work in front of us. Pamela, there's one thing you don't need to worry about, and that's your legacy. You've done a wonderful job this past year, and I'm very thankful that because of you, I have this opportunity. I remember not too long after I first got into Rotary, the first meeting that I came to, I don't know if he's still here, is Dr. Clyde still here? But he was a greeter, and a lot of you folks don't know this, but Dr. Clyde and his first wife, Lenora, were very, very good friends of my parents. Lenora grew up on the same street as my late mother. They even named one of their children after my mom. And that was really the first indicator that this might be a great thing for me. Shortly after, DM comes to me, and he was one of the first guys that I really got to know in the club. DM comes and he said, would you like to make a trip with us to Carthage to see Judy Guthrie get sworn in? And actually, I know how you feel. I'm thinking, okay, you know, what am I getting myself into here? But DM, I went over to DM's house. He offered me a cereal bar. We picked up 1 o'clock John, and out to Carthage we went and came back. I walked in the house and I got home. Kim said, well, how was it? I said, honey, these are 2 of the nicest guys I ever met. You know, and they really are. And the next year, Ashley made that trip with us. And we went to Jefferson. And DM and I were in the front seat. We had already, and Ashley came over to DM's house. And then we went to pick up 1 o'clock John. And the first question that he asked you was the first question he asked me, which was, where'd you go to high school? That's the first question he always asked. But this is quite an honor for me. We have got a lot of things that we can be proud of as a club, and we have got a lot of things that we need to get done in the future. All of you folks are very special to me. When I moved to Tyler, there was a little bit of a kind of a gap in my life. In my hometown of Irving, there were some things I did to just be involved in the community. And when I came out here to marry Kim, who is the greatest wife in the world, she truly is. Honey, I love you very much. I'm not saying that. But, yeah. I cover myself there. But, this is really. This is going downhill fast. Hadn't been president 5 minutes. We're already losing our dignity here. But this has just really been a great thing for me. I once watched a documentary on TV. It was about an aircraft carrier, the inner workings and all that. And one of the fighter pilots just landed after dropping a lot of bombs in Iraq or Afghanistan or someplace. And the reporter that was doing the documentary went over and spoke to him. And during the course of the interview, he said, well, you have probably the most important job on the boat. You're the guy that drops the bombs. And the pilots responded by saying, well, there are no unimportant jobs on this carrier. He made this point. He said, I wouldn't be able to drop the bombs if I wasn't able to get a cold drink of water or some food to eat or have clothes to wear or have a plane that functions properly. Rotary is the same thing. There's only one Rotary Club. There's many, many chapters throughout the world. But when you think about it, none of it works unless all of it works. It's a group effort, but it's an individual effort. If you're one of our new members, if you haven't been in the club very long, or you just got inducted today, don't be bashful. Just look at the people up here, and if they're in charge of something that you're interested in, you'll talk to them. They're not going to tell you, no, we don't need any help. Just dive right in, okay? And again, I thank all of you so much for this opportunity. I want to thank my board again, all of you for being willing to step up. Kim, thank you for your support through all of this. And I look forward to a wonderful rest of, I look forward to a wonderful year with all of you guys. Thank you very much. Pamela, would you come over here, please? Sure will. On behalf of all of us, Pam, I want to present you with this award. It says presented to Pamela Walters, President, Rotary Club of Tyler, 2020 to 2021. This was a year filled with new things, a lot of adversity, and you stepped right up and did it. Thank you, Pam.
I guess I'm not through. Let's see. Oh, I have to put down my new stuff. Okay. I think I know what's supposed to be doing. Yeah. Okay, Bill, today it's my honor to let you borrow our citation for the next 12 months. It's proudly been hanging in my office for the last 12. And I have to say, walking out every day, I see this citation and I think, wow, the history behind it, 100 years. But this is our citation from 1920, the original. So it's a prize. You must take very good care of it. I know you'll hang it in your office or your house proudly. And then I want to pin your club president pin on you, if I may.
Bill, come up. We're gonna get pictures. Have Kim take the picture.
I can't do it. Oh, wait, I got it. Yay.
I tried to just jet it in my.
He's just kidding, of course. Okay, I just wanted to set it there. Okay, now then, do I close out or does he close out?
Well, we need to do 8 and 9 too.
Okay. Okay, well, I knew we needed to do that, but have I done all I'm supposed to do except for the next step? Okay, all right, now we're gonna do the 8 to diamonds drawing. How much is it? JB?
It ain't much.
Woo, $270.
What do we want here? You get to draw the winning prize.
4-7.
Oh, my God.
4-4, 4-7.
Closest you've been in a while. Wow.
Gotta be present to win.
Michael, do you have it? No? 44-47? Somebody has to have 44-47.
Unless somebody had to leave early. Okay.
Make sure you get your glasses on. Okay.
Oh.
Try again. 4-4-0-9. Good.
4-4, go, Lisa. 4409.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. Do it. Do it, Lisa.
No, I don't want to say it.
Oh, better luck next time. Okay, real quick before we go to David and his magnificent quartet, I just want to say Lee Montgomery, the very first district meeting I ever went to, Lee Montgomery taught one of the sessions, which was on membership and getting new members and sustaining the club you have and growing and all that. And I left there just crazy about the man. I thought, wow, he's so nice. And I guess I had the same reaction that Bill Pascal did after his trip to wherever, because Lee was just so gracious and so nice. And I was like, if everybody in Rotary is as giving and kind as this guy, I am here to stay. And sure enough, it's been that way. So anyway, you want to say something?
Yeah.
Got anything else you can say?
Well, I've got to do the.
No, you don't.
I got any more.
You don't.
Again, thank you very much. Now, all rise. Four-way test. Second.
Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships?
Four.
Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
And now let us all sing, let peace begin with me. Oh, you guys sing, all the better.
And let it begin. Peace on earth, the peace that was there to be. With God as our Father, brothers all. Let me walk with my brother, in perfect harmony. Peace begin with me. Let this be the moment since we alone I take, let this be my solemn vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. And let it begin with me.
And with that, my friends, we are hereby adjourned.
Great to see you. Have a good
Yes,
Christmas.
stream. It's gonna be, yes, and